Ben Swingler.
Here he comes, that swagger from Swingler. Ben Swingler making his way down to the cage, coached by Miles Simpson, Lachlan Warren, and Declan Moody. He is a submission grappling stylist and a brown belt at that. M16 Open veteran, AGL black and brown champ, and he is a grappling industries veteran as well. He is a family man, a proud father, a loving partner, and that's all that really matters to Ben. And I would add one more thing to that. He is a dangerous submission grappler, very understated and very underrated. You're about to see something special from the boys.
And in the red corner, weighing in at 109.85 kilos, proudly representing Element HQ, please welcome Ben Forsyth.
We got Ben Forsyth, the 35-year-old phenom, 108 kilograms out of Element. Under Matt Becker and Richard Oliveira, fighting style is an ex-MMA athlete, so he'll be great with his footwork, very top-heavy, and he'll utilize the cage. 4-stripe purple belt and been training for 18 years. South Australian state champion in BJJ and a former pro MMA fighter. Let's get this one on. This is going to be an absolute battle. I know for a fact, Nick, Swingler hates losing. He absolutely hates it. He is a competitor through and through. He really wants this.
He told me recently that coming back and training at the lab a little bit, he's reignited his passion for leg locks and foot locks, and he might need him in this one.
He was telling me before the event that he is going to try and avoid he was going to pull guard, straight away.
Yeah, look, this is a smart strategy against an MMA-based practitioner. Why waste the energy getting taken down on the cage when you can pull right in the middle? But Ben's no slouch, he's in there for a reason. I mean, Ben Forsyth,
very big.
Over 10 kilos on Ben Swingler.
Looks
at the
every
moment.
bit of 6'3".
Swingler looking for some reverse De La Riva inversions early. He must have been watching some match highlights before this one. And Mr. Forsyth, very, very smart and patient in his approach. He's not going to step his foot into a wood chipper if he doesn't need to. Kipping them back onto their shoulders like that denies the entry on the guard player's terms.
Forsyth with a really aggressive style. He's like mean in there. He's pushing you, he's pulling you, he's getting reactions.
Classic MMA stylist, really. Getting to the neck really, really early, and I know that he's got some brutal chains from there. Pulling out and extracting from the reverse De La Riva is smart as well. He says no to the leg locks and yes to the neck locks.
What would you say is Swingler's best shot at victory here?
He's just got to hand fight a little bit more. You saw him attempt to there, just not let Forsyth get to his head.
He's got it.
This is his opportunity right
got it
here.
Down. He's very good.
Very nice.
Well done.
And if you put an MMA guy on their back and on their butt, your passing processes as a professional grappler should prevail. Now, that was a nice reverse De La Riva entry that resulted in a sweep, but he had that momentary look at submission offense, playing the dilemmas well, and a definitive bottom to top movement there for Ben if we were looking at it from a judge's perspective. Ben backsteps off the shin sweep there and goes straight to a cradle top position.
He's going for that arm.
Are we going to see a Kimura repeat, or are we going to see a Kimura Choi bar? They're right up on the cage here. Ben Forsyth is in a bit of trouble here. Swingler's on the wrist, and he's on the shoulder trap. And a nice transition from high to low.
Wow, beautiful transition to the back by Swingler.
Swingler's got to be aware that a roll through to the knee bar is literally on its way, but he uses that crab ride well and comes straight back to the top position. That's a huge confidence booster as well for Ben Swingler as he goes for an attack early, falls off, but comes back to top position with a little bit of technical work. He might be feeling some ascendancy here.
That was a really exciting 2 minutes, 2.5 minutes. A bit of back and forth. Oh, he's got to watch his neck here.
Let's see what Ben's front headlock systems look like. Ben Forsyth really hunkering down into this turtle might not be the best way to go. He's sort of waiting for Swingler to make a mistake, and sometimes these mistakes don't happen. He does re-guard here, but you can see the mouth is open and Ben Forsyth is breathing. Sit back heel causes the big rotation. The knee line is free, but Ben's going to look to try and regather it because this is a bite that he likes.
It's starting to become a bit of a battle for Forsyth right now to keep up with, I think, the pace of Swingler as well.
Yeah, once again, volume of attack is coming into play. Ben's going to have to negotiate. And you can see here, if Ben doesn't like what he sees in terms of the knee line and the leg attacks, he goes straight back on top and he starts the process again. Beautiful double unders pass going under the legs, straight to north-south. He's setting up a top-side triangle here, which will allow him to either attack the near side arm for the Kimura or the triangle itself from the north-south position.
Do you find that full mount isn't a favoured position anymore?
No, actually I find it's the opposite. I think mount traps people in mount and back cycles, while side control without a forklift or without a crossface lends itself to guard retention a lot more. I believe that north-south is a very useful position in no-gi for the reason that their legs are so far away from you. But as you saw, or as you've seen in other matches, if you go to the mount and you play it well and negate the kipping response from your opponent, you're going to trap them in a mount or back take cycle. Yeah. It's hard for people to defend chest to chest.
He's got to watch his arm.
Kimura repeat.
Oh, this looks...
It's the nastiest submission in all of grappling, the Kimura.
Oh,
Kimura to armbar. He's got it extended.
That's it. That's over.
There's the tap.
Very
Beautiful
well
job.
done by Swingler. Fantastic job. That was such a slick transmission. Can we please get that back?
Yeah, let's get the replay on that one. A beautiful use of a strong handle in no-gi, the Kimura.
Look at this. Take it over, Nick.
Kimura grip, steps up the first leg. He's pressuring down to pin the wrist to the center. As soon as the extension occurs, Ben Forsyth taps. He's not taking any chances on that arm. And that was the smaller man defeating the larger man with skill and technique.
That's what I like to see as a 5'5" man, Nick.
Master Elio would be proud right now.
Fantastic. Cool, that might be the highlight of the night. As it stands, we still have a lot more to go.
You and I are both big fans of Ben Swingler.
For tonight's final CJI Rules BJJ event, by way of submission from the blue corner, Ben Swingler.
And look, this is a full-time grappling athlete versus, an MMA export, and this is what happens as well. There is a decided advantage. Difference.
But it started off like it looked like it was going to be a bit more of a tit for tat, and then Swingler eventually took over.
Yeah, look, Ben Forsyth did exactly what he needed to do. He was aggressive, he was on the neck, everything was there, the recipe was right, but Ben just too crafty and slick.
Shout out to M16, an absolute staple.
Ben, before you run off,
Grey mullet.
I know you want to hop into a few frothies. Now, talk us through that opening strategy, my friend. Was that the plan all along?
Submission hunting. Wrestling's not that fun, to be honest. So no one wants to see that boring shit. So everyone wants to see a submission. So yeah.
It's the honesty that I like. Fantastic. Where to from here, my friend? What's next?
Not a lot. Getting married in January, so nothing until then, and then after that, yeah. We'll have a look. Maybe some ADCC.
Got to look pretty for the photos. I respect that. And who would you like to thank this evening?
Just my whole corner. Everyone from M16. If you're watching at home, some of you guys every week helping me train, and my family here as well. And a young fella there in the corner. So thanks, everyone.
Fantastic. Congratulations once again, Ben.
Very well done.